Hey everybody, welcome to the Big Llama Show. I'm the Big Llama. I got a movie review for you. I just finished watching Cruella. We decided to fork over the $29.99, do the premium access on Disney Plus and watch it at home. So the family and I sat down and watched Cruella. I got to tell you, I really enjoyed it. Check out my review coming up.
Yeah, it's in the she ruckus. Dead beat, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. You ain't a killer, boy, stop. I hear you yelling stacks on deck, boys.
Welcome back to the Big Llama Show. I'm the Big Llama. Thank you for sitting in with me. We're going to talk about Cruella. But before we do, let's do the YouTube thing. Let's make sure you like and subscribe. Make sure you hit that like button. That helps me on the YouTube algorithm and make sure that my video is seen by more people. If you like this video and you like my videos, please make sure you subscribe. By subscribing, you become a member of the Llama Nation. And it just generally helps for my videos to show up more on your YouTube feed. And if you really like my videos, hit the little bell icon. Make sure that you subscribe to that, or you hit the notification bell, and you'll know exactly when we post videos. All right, let's get to the review of Cruella. Cruella is the latest in Disney's live-action remakes of old cartoons and properties. It was 2 hours and 14 minutes in runtime. It's rated PG-13. The synopsis of the movie is pretty simple. It's the story of before Cruella becomes Cruella. Her name was Estella, and she wishes to be a fashion designer and seeks a life much greater than what she has. You really do a time jump in the movie, and you find out what makes Cruella, what created this character of Cruella. It's directed by Craig Gillespie. I don't remember any movies that they have. Stars Emma Stone, Emma Thompson, Joel Fry, and a host of others. Really, really fun watch. All right, so first let's talk about the movie itself in terms of the visuals. The visuals were stunning. It had its definite style. The director of this movie definitely had a color palette in mind when he made the movie. Visually, just very stunning. The costumes were great. I assume that these costumes will be nominated for Oscars. They really did a good job. It really kept you in the moment and in the piece. Nobody seemed out of place. The costume design was amazing. In terms of music, the score was great because you can hear Cruella's theme. There's a Cruella theme, but they infused so much popular music into the movie that it was a really fun, trippy time. It was fun to revisit some of these 60s and 70s hits, and some were original and some were redone. The ones that were redone were in sort of the style of the movie. So I like that. It was odd at first because you kept hearing the soundtrack and you kept hearing different songs. But I think it works in the movie. It could have gone either way. They could have gone with a slow, dramatic, or heavy orchestral theme, or they went this way with just the popular music, and I think it did help. It did help that fashion vibe that it had. Let's talk about Emma Stone's performance. Emma Stone did a fabulous job in this movie. I have a trailer reaction when I first heard her with the laugh and how she was using her accent. I was a little concerned that over the course of a 2-hour movie, I would be maybe annoyed by it, or maybe I'd be tired of it. In this movie, I didn't find myself even questioning her accent. The only thing I would question is she does slip into her alter ego, Estella, and Cruella. So she goes in and out of it, and sometimes it's hard to figure out which one she's trying to do. But again, that'd be me nitpicking the movie. Emma Stone delivers in this one. I think she did a great job. I know the reviews I've read, because the minute I finished watching the movie, I went to check reviews, and I know that the reviews are mixed on this movie, and I can see why. But I had a great time with it. There's a couple things, and we'll talk about them, that I didn't necessarily like. But again, the movie, Emma Stone does a great job. All right, let's talk about Emma Thompson and her best Devil Wears Prada impression. I know that a lot was compared to The Devil Wears Prada, and there's some elements of it, but it's not a shot-for-shot remake or reboot, or it's not. The character of the Baroness is something like The Devil Wears Prada. She is a high fashion, icon who is ruthless, and that's kind of where the similarities end. Emma Thompson does a great job there and makes it her own character. She's not just doing a cheap knockoff of The Devil Wears Prada, which I've seen written and I've seen a couple of reviewers talk about. One surprise in the movie was seeing Mark Strong in the movie, and if you don't know who Mark Strong is, he was in the Kingsman franchise. He played a bad guy in Sherlock Holmes. I think he was in the... He's been in a bunch of movies, and to see him in the movie was pretty fun. He always plays the same character, but he does a great job at it. So that was a great thing. And then the two accomplices, you had Paul Walter Hauser as Horace, and Mark Strong, no, not Mark Strong, I just mentioned him. Oh, and Joel Fry as Jasper. Now, the characters of Jasper and Horace were really well thought out. They had full backstories and had a character arc, and that was great to see. They weren't just one-dimensional. And I think that's what this movie does take away for you, and what it does give you is it's more dimensional, it's more layers of each of the characters. A lot of the complaints I'm seeing online about this movie are, how has Cruella become this evil, dastardly character who would kill dogs? Can't we just reimagine the character? Can it be a different type of character with some of those characteristics? She has evil tendencies and she has evil traits, and it's evident in there in this movie. But does she have to be the exact same thing you saw in a cartoon? The cartoon was a one-dimensional character who was just evil for the sake of being evil, who smoked a cigarette and liked to kill dogs. Why can't we have layers on the character? And that's my only concern with what a lot of the comparisons are in this movie. Emma Stone's performance and the story behind how she becomes from Estella to Cruella is a great character arc, and she's a flawed character, and she is an evil character. But again, it doesn't have to be the exact same thing in these remakes. Why not give it a fresh coat? No pun intended there. Needless to say, the visuals and the costuming, as I've mentioned in this review, were extravagant. They were amazing. Really, really fun to watch. The one thing that I did not like was towards the end of the movie, and I will not spoil it for you, but there's a sequence where a character happens to fall, and they pulled the James Bond Die Another Day bad CGI, sort of rescue. And that's probably the one big flaw that takes you out of the movie, but the rest of it is pretty good. Now, I will talk about the end of the movie, but I do want to say, spoiler alert. So if you have not seen this movie, you can fast forward. Actually, I'm not going to give it away, but it does set up a sequel, which is great. And you start to see characters for a potential sequel for this movie. And this is the great world building that the movie does. Again, is it a perfect movie? No. And is there things that can be fixed? Absolutely. But did I have a good time and fun watching this movie? I did. It was a lot of fun. It was more than I expected, and it was better than I expected. I did come in with it with very, very low expectations. Overall, I would give this movie a B+. And the reason I'm giving it a B+ is because it is reimagining a character. It is giving the character more depth. It's giving the character more to work with in a one-dimensional evil character. And that's what I like about the movie. So a B+ rating is what I would give it. I had a good time. Emma Stone's performance was great. And the Big Llama really, really enjoyed the music. I found myself singing along to some of the songs that were on, and it was just a great time. Once again, I'm the Big Llama. That's my review of the movie Cruella. I hope you enjoyed the review. I hope you check it out. Once again, I didn't go to the theater to see it. I stayed at home, and we watched it on Disney Premier Access. Forked over the money because we did the math, and it just made sense. If we had all just went to the movies, we probably would have paid a lot more, and it just made sense to watch it. And we were glad that we did. As a family, we enjoyed the movie. All right, if you enjoyed this video, please make sure you give a like. All right, like helps me to get this video out in the YouTube algorithm. So make sure you smash that like button, be generous, hit that like button if you like this video. If you disagree with me, that's okay. There's comments there. Let me know what you liked about this movie. Tell me what you didn't like about the movie, and we'll be happy to have a conversation. That's actually kind of fun. If you like these types of videos and you like this video, make sure you subscribe so you become a member of the Llama Nation. And we're just trying to work our way to 1,000 subscribers so we can monetize this channel and we can do live streams and other types of events. If you want to know when my videos are posted, make sure you hit that little bell icon, the bell notification, and you'll be notified when I post videos. Thank you so much for watching this video. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you enjoyed it. I'm the Big Llama. This is the Big Llama Show. Peace out.
You're the one I keep as my prima donna, my only ruby. You are the one for me.
Yeah, I tell her, baby, you're the one for me. Never two unless you telling me you feel it too.